Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Hey y'all, Joefer here, the cranky old gay guy. It is Thursday, the 17th of April, 2025, and I am headed out where I will be underground most of the day. This morning I was thinking of some video ideas, and I came up with this something you're gonna love, and that would just be hearing me sing The Sound of Silence a cappella. So I recorded it, and woo, I don't know if you're gonna hear that one or not. So instead, I might run it during the credits, that's an idea. But instead, I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of riff. So what do we want to riff about today? Okay, let's get started. Tax day is over. It's time to explore all the things that life has to offer. The pleasures and more. I'm driving down the roadway, and what do I see? Those evil pedestrians walking in front of me. Whoa, 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 whoa. We gotta slow down and take a breath. I don't know how much time I have left, but I'm running down the road in my Prius. It's blue. I'm racking up the miles. This much is true. I see 1, 2, 3 pedestrians crossing the street. I'm following a white Prius. Maybe we should meet. Oh, another pedestrian steps into the lane, carrying a shopping bag and playing on his phone. Please refrain. I got nothing going on, nothing to say. I'm driving down the road. I gotta say, hey, I don't know what's going on, or why I must see all of this junk looking back at me. I could work on my rhymes, I could think them out. Instead, this is free thought, cause that's what it's about. Now that was a something, that building is true. It looks like they sold it, not to me, not to you. Oh, and this is what it sounds like when I would do like a musical Monday. Back in my corporate days, I would work in a pod. A pod would be a group of cubicles. And I would, for a good 15-20 minutes until they couldn't stand it anymore, would only interact with my coworkers via song. So if I had a question, I would sing it. If they had a question, I would answer it in song. If they were trying to tell me about their day and we're having a discussion, it would be in song, and I would encourage them to do it too. I would say, wait, you can't relate until you sing it, a cappella, and just stuff like that. Some people would say it's annoying. I found it a good escape from the mundane, horrific, what's the word I want to use? Working in a cube was so stifling and so rigid, and it was like tearing your heart out. And you'd go in every day and you'd be up and then down because everything is just so restrictive, and it was like a prison. It's one of those high rises where the windows don't open. It's all this HVAC air. It always smells bad. It's either too cold or it's too hot. It's never just right. And you're working with 100 other people all in cubicles, and you'll hear them sneezing and wheezing and coughing, and you just don't want to be around that. So at lunch, you get a half hour, you'd take off and you'd walk through downtown just trying to get out of it. And then you'd come back, and these same people who come in the morning, they stay indoors all day. They're sitting there, even in the break room, just playing on their phones and eating, and it's eating and eating and eating and eating. That's another thing. It's like, whoa, it is a spring day. Get out and walk a bit. You can eat and walk at the same time. But I don't know. I have things surrounding food. Issues, I don't know if they're issues so much as I just don't think real highly of the whole eating process. And if it wasn't required, I wouldn't do it. I get no pleasure from food. Sure, I like the way some of it tastes, but I don't enjoy the whole spectacle of having a dinner or going to dinner or going to a restaurant. If you could go to a restaurant and just eat and leave, it would be great. But no, you've got to sit there and you've got to wait on people to wait on you. Another thing I do not prescribe to, I don't like to be waited on by anyone, especially in a public setting. It's different if it's at your house and someone brings you something they're cooking. Great, if that's what they want to do. But, the snap, waiter, come here. Could you do this for me or whatever? It's like, no. Just, no, that's not my thing. And it's also kind of a waste of time. I've probably talked about this before, haven't I? But you go somewhere for dinner and you're there for 2 hours because you have to stand in line to get a table, to be seated. Once you're seated, it's 20 minutes to get served, and then it's sometimes 20 minutes to get waited on. It depends. But it's just a long process that wastes a lot of time. And you're sitting there the whole time thinking, oh my God, I could have got the lawn mowed by now, or I could have done this or that, or I could have replanted this, or I could have painted that wall, or I could have drawn a picture, or I could have written a chapter, I could have read that book I've been putting off, I could have been recording this show. But instead, I'm sitting here in a restaurant, not really excited about any of it. And then comes the frugality of it all, in that not only are you sitting there, but then you're spending $30 for your meal. And that's not with drinks, that's just your food. And it's mediocre food to be exact. Again, I don't get a pleasure out of it, but it might not even taste good. So then I feel not only have I wasted my time, but I've also wasted money. And that is just something I don't know. I'm trying to get used to spending money and not feeling bad about it. Because when you go grocery shopping, I cannot leave a grocery store unless I'm going in to pick up one thing. Then sometimes I can get out with two things. But if I have a list, I'm going to go in, even if it's just a list of five items, I will be spending at least $30 to $40. And in the past, that would have never happened. But everything is so expensive now, the basics cost, and that's what you have to spend. And I'm getting better at not kicking myself for that, because there was a time when I would go in and I wanted something, I don't know, bread. And bread, it's like $3.29 to $3.99 a loaf. And the loaves, by the way, just keep getting smaller. But there was a time when I would get bread for $2, and I would go into a store and it's $3 something. I'd say, no, I'm just going to do without. And I would go home without it. Now, I don't. Now I'll actually buy it because I know that is the cheapest price you're going to find in town. Oh boy, makes me sound cheap. Well, again, I'm not cheap. I am frugal. Oh, just stopping for a minute. These 4 hot boys came out of this new building, and it is summer, and they're wearing shorts and tight clothes. So that dude just walked right out in traffic, didn't he? I'm telling you, there are dip S's in every neighborhood. Okay, everyone. I'm gonna let you go. I know it wasn't much of a video, but well, it is what it is, and I am what I am, and I'm not Popeye. But I do like raw spinach. Cook it, you can keep it. unless it's cooked in with like eggs or something. But when you just serve it wilted, no. And that's that. I gotta say, I gotta go, and I'm wishing you all the best. Have a wonderful Thursday. Yes, it is Naked Pool Night tonight, and yes, I will be going. I just hope that I'm home soon enough to rest a little bit. And that's it. Stay cranky, yo. Bye-bye.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that the voices will never share. And no one dare disturb the sound of silence. Fool said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out its warning, and the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence.